Dear children, in the last class we have seen what is a Cartesian plane and different characteristics or properties of a Cartesian plane. A Cartesian plane means a plane in which we draw two mutually perpendicular number lines and their common point for both the lines is 0. Common point for both the lines is 0 and the positive direction, negative direction of the x-axis, x dash o x. This is x-axis, y-axis, y o y dash. Y dash minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, etc. Y, this is y-axis. And what are the features of the points of the plane? Each point can be represented by two numbers, a pair of numbers. First number x coordinate, second number y coordinate. What is x coordinate? Distance from the y axis to the point, that is numbers on the x axis. What is y coordinate? Distance from the x axis to the point, that is numbers on the y axis. And we know that in the first quadrant both x coordinate and y coordinate are positive. Then the second quadrant, we count the quadrants from right to left in the reverse anti-clockwise direction. So this is the first quadrant, second quadrant. In the second quadrant, x coordinate negative, y coordinate positive. Third quadrant, both x and y are negative. Fourth quadrant, x coordinate positive, y coordinate negative. What is another name of x coordinate? Axis. Another name of y coordinate? Ordinate. Now we are going to see how we can plot points. In the last class we have seen how we represent a point on the plane. A point on the Cartesian plane. How? Using two numbers, x coordinate and y coordinate. Now suppose we are given coordinate points, coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinates of certain points. How will you mark or plot these points in the plane? That is what we are going to see now. Consider numbers 3, 2, minus 3, 2. A pair of numbers. 3, minus 3, minus 2. Minus 3, minus 2. 3, 2, minus 3, 2. Minus 3, minus 2. 3, minus 2. Let us see how these points can be plotted in the plane. 3, 2. 3 stands for x coordinate. That is from origin to 3. 3 units. Take 3 units here. Then 2 units positive. That means 2 units upwards. From 3, 2 units upwards. This. 3. First we start with 0 and along the x-axis go 3 units towards the right, positive side, and upwards 2 units, 3, 2, because y coordinate is 2. Then in here, this point, what are the coordinates associated with this point? 3 and 2. Let us mark this point as P, name this point as P, and we can mark their coordinate. It's a coordinates 3, 2. Now minus 3, 2, second point. How can we plot this? Minus 3, x coordinate minus 3. That is negative direction of the x-axis, negative 3. From origin to negative 3. And upwards 2 units because y coordinate is positive. In the second quadrant, y coordinate positive, x coordinate negative. So minus 3, 2 units upwards. Let this point be q. What are the coordinates of q? Minus 3, 2. Minus 3, 2. Now, minus 3, minus 2. Both x and y coordinates are negative. That means it will lie in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, both coordinates are negative. Then third quadrant, first from origin to minus 3 units. And then since the y coordinate is minus 2, we take the distance 2 units downwards. 2 units downwards. Let this point be r. What are the coordinates of r? Minus 3, minus 2. Then last point, 3 minus 2. X coordinate positive, y coordinate negative. X coordinate positive and along the positive direction of the x axis, OX. 3 units. Then y coordinate negative. That this point falls in the fourth quadrant. That is 3 minus 2. Downwards 2 units. Downwards 2 units. Let this point be S. What are the coordinates? 3 minus 2. In this way, we can plot the points in a plane when we are given. First, we must see the x value, second, y value, and its sign, whether it is positive or negative. Both x coordinate and y coordinate or axis or coordinate are positive. Such a point will lie in the first quadrant. If x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive, it will fall in the second quadrant. If both x and y are negative, it will be in the third quadrant. And if x coordinate is positive, y coordinate negative, it will be in the fourth quadrant. So according to this nature of the numbers, integers, we can plot the points on the plane. Now, on the plane, we have two numbers, a pair of numbers we use to represent a point. Now, how will you represent a point on the number line? On the x-axis, this is the x-axis. Can we represent a point on the x-axis using two numbers, a pair of numbers? Let's consider this point. What is the number associated with this point? 2. 2 on the x-axis. What is the number associated with this point along the y-axis? There is no distance on the y-axis given at point 2. So, the point 2 from 0 to 2, x coordinate 2 unit. What is the y coordinate? No distance on the y-axis, so we can represent it by 0. So this point is say A. A is the point on the x-axis. What are the coordinates of A? A equal to coordinates of A are 2, 0. 2, 0. That is, from this it is clear that we can represent a point on the number line also using two coordinates, x and y. What will be the y coordinate of all the points on the x-axis? What will be the y coordinate of all the points on the x-axis? On the x-axis, there is no y distance, only x. So, all the points on the x-axis have the y coordinate 0. In general, if we represent a point on the x-axis, x coordinate as x and y coordinate as y, then the number pair xy is a point on the plane. Pxy is a point on the plane. Now, Ax0, where does this point lie? This point lies on the x-axis, because y coordinate is 0. Then consider this point B. What are the coordinates of B using this idea? On the y-axis -3. But what is the distance of this point? Point on the x-axis. Which is the point on the x-axis? 0. 0 to 3. On the y-axis -3. So we can represent this point B by 0 -3. That is x coordinate 0, y coordinate -3. From 0 to -3. There is no distance on the x-axis. So 0 -3. So generally we can represent all the points on the y-axis have their x coordinate 0. So all the points on the y-axis is in the form 0y. X 0 means points on the x-axis. 0y points on the y-axis. In the plane P of xy. X coordinate, y coordinate. And what are the coordinates of origin? What is the x coordinate of origin? 0. Y coordinate of the origin? 0. So coordinates of origin. Is O 0 0. Coordinates of the origin is 0 0. So coordinates of origin 0 0. Coordinates of the points on the x-axis x 0. Coordinates of the points on the y-axis 0 y. Any point we can take it. This point, take this point C. What are the coordinates? This point lies on the y-axis. So x coordinate 0, 0. X coordinate of C 0, y coordinate 2. Now consider 3. What are the coordinates? This point 3. This D. Point D lies on the x-axis. Is a point on the x-axis. What are the coordinates? X coordinate 0, y coordinate. X coordinate 3, y coordinate 0. Y coordinate 0. In this way, we can plot the points in a coordinate plane. Here we have seen that the coordinates of P are 3 and 2. Now suppose we are given a point P dash whose coordinates are 2 3. Coordinates are 2 3. Remember in coordinates to represent a point in the plane we use two coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. Which should be written first? Always x coordinate first. Which should be written second? Always y coordinate. Now P, this is the position of P. Now we are given P dash, a point P dash whose coordinates are 2 and 3. First 3 to P. Where do you mark this point P? X coordinate 2, y coordinate 3, upwards 3. P dash 2 3, x value 2, 0 to 2, y value 3, so upwards 3 units. So this is the point P dash whose coordinates are 2 3. Or the ordered pair of numbers 3 2 and a pair of numbers 2 3 are equal. See, look at the figure. This is the point P whose coordinates are 3 2. This is the point P dash whose coordinates are 2 3. Are they same point? No, they are different points. That is, what do you understand from this? Number pair 3 2 is not equal to number pair 2 3. Number pair 3 2, pair of numbers 2 represent a point in the Cartesian plane. 3 2 is not equal to pair of numbers 2 3. Why this? What is the importance of this? Because here the position of the numbers are also very important. When we mark 3, 2, when we write a pair of numbers 3, 2, 3 represents x coordinate, 2 represents y coordinate. Here ordered pair 2, 3 or pair of number 2, 3. First number is 2. Here first number is 3. 2 different. So the position of P32 and the position of P-23 are different. In general, we can say that if P of xy and suppose we are given P of xy and Q of yx, are they same points? No, they are different points, P and Q. That is, ordered pair or number pair xy is not equal to number pair yx unless x equal to y. If x equal to y, then ordered pair xy equal to ordered pair yx. If both are equal, that means in which case do we get to this condition? 0.33 x coordinate 3, y coordinate 3, or -3 -3. Here Px33 and P'33 are same points because x equal to y, x equal to y equal to x, x equal to y 33 or -333 or only these two cases. X equal to, if x equal to y, then only ordered number pair xy is equal to number pair yx. Otherwise, ordered pair xy is not equal to ordered pair yx. If x equal to y, then xy equal to yx. xy equal to yx. Now read textbook pages 61 to 65. Do exercise 3.3. Do and study examples 3 and 4. Thank you.